Hey guys, my name is Kylene. Yeah, it's kind of a rare name. I'm 10, and I want to share my sad story with you. My family is rich. My dad owns his own business. He has a travel agencies network. My mom stays at home. She's cool, loving, and understanding. We were always together, like best friends. And Dad was our knight and defender. He protected us from all the problems. That's what Mom said. We live in our own house. It has more rooms than people. I used to play a lot there. I could hide on the 3rd floor, and my parents would spend hours looking for me. I especially liked to move from place to place and blow a whistle to help them find me. I could scream for a long time, but nobody would hear me from the 1st floor. When I went to school, my mom was left all alone at home. I went to an elite private school. Even in the 1st grade, our classes lasted until 3 p.m. Then I had extra classes, like French and vocals. I was at home only by dinner. My dad came even later, but sometimes he would suddenly go on a business trip and come back a few days later. My mom felt bored alone. Dad offered to find her a job or even start some business, but she said she had no talent for business. We wanted to give her a dog or a cat, but it turned out I was allergic to animals. My parents didn't want another baby. My mom started trying different hobbies. She managed to master cooking for a short time, but she quickly gave it up because she gained weight. Our cook got angry when someone else was in her kitchen. Later, she tried sewing blankets, drawing, and even clay sculpting. But again, she gave up quickly. She was still bored. One day, Mom was just surfing the net, and that's how it all started. I don't know how she ended up on Instagram, but she started spending a lot of time there. She thought she was no worse than other fashion bloggers and created her own blog on fashion, makeup, and parenting. But here, even my dad agreed that if she liked it, okay. He gave her money to buy a camera, and he built a mini studio for her on the 2nd floor. It was really funny. My mom took pictures in different clothes, wrote short posts, shot videos about makeup and all sorts of women's things. Sometimes my dad and I helped her with shooting. We didn't like it a lot, but we could stand endless fitting and photo shoots just for her sake. My mom started getting subscribers and comments, and then came the fame. People began to order ads in my mom's blog. Companies sent her their products for her reviews. Even my dad advertised his travel agencies a couple of times. He paid her with European weekend trips. They hired a babysitter to look after me. They always came back happy and satisfied. My mom began to earn good money. My dad joked he was going to quit his business and become a housewife. But everything has its dark side, including blogging. Mom was always lost on the net and posted new pictures every day. It even became impossible to simply have dinner. My mom photographed food. Then she edited the photo right at the table and posted it. Our good old table conversations like, "How was your day?" filed as history. Mom took pictures of everything she saw. Beautiful places, food, people, me and my dad. At some point, I didn't feel like her daughter, but just a model. It was especially insulting when I took part in a vocal competition and won the main prize. But instead of congratulating me, my mom went live on Instagram and made me express my triumph on camera. What kind of a triumph is that? I didn't want to be in her blog again. Dad felt angry and offended too, because all these weekend trips to Europe turned into a bunch of mandatory rituals. Photos at the airport, in the plane, at every beautiful spot, in cafes, near castles or cathedrals. And the main thing, everywhere he had to smile and be a loving husband. I even overheard them arguing in their room after coming back from a trip. Dad said he was tired of pretending to be a loving husband, as if they didn't love each other anymore. I was scared. I already felt like I lost my mom. The internet had become more important to her than reality, and I didn't want to lose my dad either. I started getting into trouble at school. I really didn't want to, but when my parents scolded me, at least it was a personal communication, not via social media. Then I had a conversation with a school psychologist. I stopped troublemaking at school, but I still saw no way out. What I really saw was that my dad moved from their bedroom to his study, and Mom filed for divorce. Only my dad talked to me about it. My mom just had another super important meeting with her subscribers. Her Instagram blog had grown very big. Now she has accounts in different media, and she even has her own YouTube channel. She just didn't have time for people close to her. Dad said they're getting divorced, but it's not my fault. He offered me a choice, him or Mom. I chose him. Mom was offended, but not much. The judge didn't ban her from communicating with us. Besides, she seemed to live much better on her own. Later, I checked her account. She went to India in search of enlightenment after the divorce. I still love my mom, but I probably won't fully understand her. Write in the comments how you would behave in such a situation and what you would choose. One thing is for sure, between my hobby and my family, I would choose family. I hope you do too.